The students who are looking for an information technology to do a master's or a bachelor's program in Waikato Institute of Technology, what sort of a curriculum that you have designed?
We're actually working a lot with our IT industry. It's helped to shape our curriculum so that when students finish and graduate, that they become work ready.
Okay.
So in that, currently we've got a lot of new technology that's coming out, and one of the ones that that's coming to the fore and it's discussed globally all over the world is artificial intelligence and
Okay.
machine learning. And so with talking with our industry and also with my staff, the teachers, we've had to design our courses to reflect and embed the IT or AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning into our courses.
Okay. So, Blaine, information technology means it's something like an ocean. So, have you focused on any particular courses? Like, Wintech has really specialized in these aspects. Like, likewise, what are the courses that you are delivering in Wintech?
Good question. So we have two specialized pathways. So one is software engineering and the other one is in networking or cybersecurity.
Okay.
So those two, artificial intelligence is more on the software engineering program or pathway, and then you have also the networking, which is the cybersecurity. So those two actually embed itself and they cross over each other.
Okay. So, in what way this course has been delivering for in a bachelor's and master's? Both the programs are available at the two levels.
Yes, that's correct. Because we need to make sure that we have a scaffolding process. So students are taught the very fundamentals in our bachelors, which they're looking at Python, a programming language that they learn, which is what artificial intelligence is built on. And then they learn about databases, and then they learn about cybersecurity, security and forensics. So all of those courses scaffold into our postgraduate and into our master's courses, which gets a little bit more advanced, but more
Okay.
in the research area as well.
Okay. What do you recommend to the student if somebody is really interested to study in information technology? Like, whether the student has to study from the bachelor level or else do you recommend it at least to begin it from a master's level?
Well, we have quite a few of the students who come from to a master's level. So it's those who have worked in industry and who want to have education experience in New Zealand, then they can apply to come through the master's programs, right?
Okay.
Then there are those who want to start right at the beginning, and we do have those students who come to do our Bachelors of Applied IT. Now, can I just say here is that we do have the Bachelors of Applied IT and the Masters of Applied IT, but we are currently getting accreditation to change those names to the Masters of Applied AI and the
Okay.
Bachelors of Applied AI. So there's a bit of a process that we have to go through in order to change what we are teaching and also the topics that we are teaching as well.
Okay. So when it comes to considering a whole New Zealand study experience, before designing a Bachelor of Applied IT or a Master of IT, so how you have inculcated all the things like research program and assessments and industry links, then how you have designed this program, before designing this program, what are the thoughts that are running in your mind, at the end of the day, then you have to be get ready the students, it's industry ready, right? So what was the thoughts that are running in your mind before designing this program?
Oh, look, what we have to do is we've got to go back to the industry
Okay.
and ask them first. And we can't do it without our industry, especially the IT industry in our city, Hamilton. So we have those conversations with them. And then we ask them, what sort of graduate do you want to come out from our teaching? And so we have a lot of those discussions with our industry advisory group that we call them. And so these are the main players that are in Hamilton that we talk to quite often to be able to find out, what do you want?
Okay.
And then so with that helps us to be able to design what we are teaching and the courses that we are delivering.
Okay. Okay.